Hey everyone, welcome back to today's video. So today we're going to do a little chit chat video here. I'm going to share with you guys kind of my new diet or lifestyle approach really to what I eat, the supplements I'm taking to really give me healthy skin from the inside out. So as you guys know, I do have to deal with a skin condition known as rosacea. It is very common. It kind of pops up a lot of times in your 30s, and then as you get older, it just becomes more and more common. It's actually more common in women than men, and it really is a pain to deal with because there's no certain cure for it. It's kind of like a huge guessing game and just trial and error of what's going to work for your skin. But basically rosacea is an inflammation issue. It's the same thing with acne. Acne is an inflammation issue. So I'm going to share with you guys today what I'm doing, what I'm feeding my body internally to really heal my skin. So for the past few weeks, I've been speaking to Dr. Ben Fuchs. He is so amazing. I could pick his brain forever. And in fact, I've talked to him on the phone many times, and he's just so knowledgeable about skincare and about internal issues. I mean, it is fascinating to talk to him. And he's actually the doctor behind the Sanita skincare line, which you know we carry on Premier Look. So he's the doctor behind that line. So he actually sold his shares of Sanita's 3 years ago. He sold his shares. He's been under contract not to start any skincare lines in the last 3 years. So it's kind of like a non-compete clause, a 3-year non-compete clause that he has, but his 3 years is now over. So he actually came out with this amazing new skincare line called Truth Treatment Systems, which I now have up on Premier Look as well. It is unbelievable because it's all like the necessary active ingredients without fillers, without chemicals, without fragrance, without, waxes or emulsifiers. These are just pure active ingredients at their most potent levels. And it's fascinating. He's actually coming out with more and more products. He just started this line not too long ago and is just getting ready to expand it and explode it. So I'm so excited to be carrying that on Premier Look now. So basically I've been in contact with him now over the past few weeks. We've been talking about all kinds of stuff, but he has been really knowledgeable on helping me with my skin and with rosacea in general. So we were talking on the phone the one day and we were talking about his retinol product that he has. He has a 5% retinol product that is really potent. So I was on the phone with him and I was talking to him and I was just asking him, can I use this? I have rosacea skin. So we got off on this whole tangent about rosacea. So I learned so insanely much from this, and I just really want to share this with you guys because this has really truly opened my eyes and my whole way of thinking has changed. So basically what he was saying is that rosacea along with acne, those all stem from internal issues. So he was saying that most everyone with rosacea deals with some type of digestive issue, whether they know it or not. He was kind of giving me little symptoms and I was like, oh my gosh, like I have bloating issues like all the time. So it got me thinking, and he was going on and just telling me how everything internal is going to affect our skin. Like literally everything we eat, how everything is working in our body affects our skin. So with digestive issues, the way we eat, which I'm going to be speaking about more in a little bit, it all just comes out through our skin. So he gave me some supplement suggestions that I literally ran out to Whole Foods and bought right away because these are going to really help to, aid my body and help my body break down food, help it digest because it's obviously having issues. He was also telling me that a lot of times people with rosacea and people with acne too, this is including you guys too, because again, that all stems from internal inflammation that is coming out in our skin. Our skin shows signs of internal type of issues. So he was telling me that people with rosacea, people with acne, we have more like acid, more acidic levels in our body that are just too high. And what we need to do is actually bring our body to a more alkaline state. The only doctor that I've really ever talked to, which was the osmosis doctor, he's another Dr. Ben. He's the other doctor that I spoke to before that all kind of said the same thing, that it's all internal issues as well, that it's not just skincare, it's not just internal, like skincare and internal issues are going to give your skin the best, healing process. He's the only other doctor that really has ever, put that into my mind. So when you think about it, when you go to a dermatologist and you have rosacea or you have acne, they always want to prescribe like antibiotics or prescription creams. Antibiotics are actually going to make your digestion even worse because that actually takes the healthy bacteria out of your system, and you need that healthy bacteria for like a healthy gut. It all comes down to a healthy gut. So dermatologists aren't very knowledgeable, I want to say, when it comes to really healing your skin from the inside out. They just want to throw medicine at you, which is definitely really not the answer. It's a short-term type of effect where your skin might clear up, but then you're doing more harm inside, and really you want to be focusing on the inside to really heal your skin. So Dr. Ben from Osmosis, Dr. Ben from Truth Treatments, these two guys, I'm telling you, they are so knowledgeable. They know where it's at. And like I said, I'm definitely a researcher, and after I talked to, Dr. Ben Fuchs, I kind of went out on my own. I did a bunch of researching, and everything came back to really what he was telling me to do. I really need to get my body in a more alkaline state. So foods like dairy, gluten, meat, sugar, processed foods, those are all very acidic to our systems. And my system obviously can't handle it. It can't digest it. I obviously have maybe food intolerances when it comes to certain products like that. And those type of foods are very acidic. Therefore, they actually create inflammation internally in your body. Acidic foods create inflammation. And this is what Dr. Ben was telling me. That is why I need to really create an alkaline diet for myself, because the more, alkaline foods and the more alkaline supplements I take, that's gonna really, really counteract my body. It's gonna help it digest, and it's just gonna create my whole body to be healthier, but then my skin will heal at the same time. He actually told me that he's actually helped countless people with rosacea and with acne, really heal their body from the inside out, and their skin just looks beautiful. When they had the worst acne or they had rosacea, just getting their internal issues on track just healed their skin so much. So again, like a little bell went off in my head. I'm like, you know what? Like, this all makes sense. Like, it makes sense. Really, no doctor, no dermatologist ever tells you these things, but it completely makes sense. So my diet now consists of more alkaline type of foods. And I actually have a website that I will link down below for you guys. I think it's Greenopedia, and it lists a lot of different foods. And, it tells you if they're very alkaline, if they're low alkaline, and then it also lists tons of the acidic type of foods. So I've been trying to eat very much more of the alkaline side of foods, and I have been absolutely enjoying it because it's healthy at the same time. I personally cut out gluten from my diet. I cut out dairy from my diet because I actually do believe that I have a sensitivity to those anyway. Like I said, with the whole bloating, with the whole digestion issue anyway. So I am now gluten-free, I am now dairy-free, and basically I really don't eat meat. So meat is actually acidic anyway. I was vegetarian for a long time, and I kind of brought back chicken into my diet. I never eat red meat. I never eat, there's tons of meat. I really don't eat meat except for chicken here and there, but I'm just basically cutting that out as much as possible as well right now. And I'm just focusing on more of my alkaline foods, more of my plant-based foods. And I'm going to share with you guys kind of my day of what I've been eating and the supplements that I'm taking at the same time. So a lot of these supplements are ones that he suggested I take. So what I do first thing in the morning is a probiotic. A probiotic is so important for everybody to be taking, but especially if you suffer from rosacea or acne or any of those inflammation issues. A probiotic taken every day is going to really help to keep the good bacteria in your gut, and that's what you want. You want a healthy gut, because if your gut is thrown off, if you are acidic, if you have, if you have all that bad bacteria just clogging everything up, it's going to come out in your skin. All the toxins are being released into your skin. So if you have breakouts, your rosacea issues, that's the toxins and the inflammation coming out in your skin. So that there's something going on internally. You really want to take a probiotic to keep your gut in check. I also take my chlorella tablets. These seem so weird. They're just these green little kind of algae tablets or something weird, but they are detoxifying, they're alkalizing, they're actually super alkalizing. They are one of the most highest alkaline things that you can put in your body. They're gonna really help your system, balance itself out for sure. I usually take 10 to 12 of these a day. I'll take 5 or 6 in the morning, and then I'll take 5 or 6 in the evening, around dinner time too. But these are just amazing. They are just amazing for, really creating a healthy internal balance. I am just obsessed with these. I also take this in the morning. This is the Osmosis Harmonized H2O water. This is the digestive health. I really like these. So you have heard me talk about these before. I was actually taking the Skin Perfection one for a while, but these, again, Osmosis is all about, healing your body from the inside out again. So these are the harmonized waters that really help to control different issues in your body or your skin. This is the digestive health. So you do 5 squirts in your mouth in the morning, and then I do 5 squirts of this in my mouth right before I go to bed. And it's just really supposed to help with digestion issues. It says that it harmonizes bloating, provides digestive relief with acid reflux, any digestion issues. This is supposed to really help to balance that out. So I just take this along with my supplements. I do this morning and night. Another supplement that I'm taking right now is my omega-3s. I take these because I don't like fish. I really just can't bring myself to eat fish. Fish is actually very good for your body. It's very anti-inflammatory, but I personally just can't get enough fish like omega-3s into my system, you know, by eating them. So I supplement with the omega-3s. This is just something that, again, is very anti-inflammatory for your system. So I definitely make sure I take my omega-3s every day. And then the last supplement that I am taking are these apple cider vinegar tablets. So I was talking to Dr. Ben. He was telling me that apple cider vinegar is really good for digestion. So I actually have like the liquid, you know, like that Bragg's, the liquid apple cider vinegar. So he was telling me to take like, I forget what he said now. It was like a tablespoon with every meal. And it was just like the grossest thing. I even mixed it with like 8 ounces of water. I put honey in it, just like all these different ways he was saying that I could drink it, and I just couldn't. It was just so nasty. So I decided to go with the apple cider vinegar capsules, and I will take these. Now this says you can take 2 like 3 times a day with every meal. So I usually do this like with like 2 of my meals. I kind of just do like 2 in the morning or 2 at lunch and 2 at dinner or something like that. I usually try to get 4 in a day, but these are really good again for just helping with digestion, and they're also alkalizing to your body at the same time. So I just really like that. So those are all my kind of supplements that I'm helping to, you know, help with my digestion, which I can totally see a difference with, you guys. The bloating, the whole like knocking out certain foods like the gluten, taking dairy out. I can see a difference and feel a difference with my body. So that's why I'm really thinking that I'm on the right track, because I can feel a difference internally already. So those are my supplements that I take throughout the day. Now for what I eat usually in the day, now it does change obviously, but typically for my morning breakfast, I'm not a big breakfast person. I'm usually like super busy in the morning. So I actually make my coffee smoothie, which I've shared with you guys on Instagram a couple times. I should definitely make a video on that because it's just really quick, but it's super healthy and it's super good. And it's kind of how I start my day usually every day. I don't drink hot coffee all the time. I really drink this cold coffee smoothie, and I put in these supplements that I'm going to share with you guys. And again, it just really helps to aid my body. And what I mix in with my smoothie in the morning is my bone broth protein. I've talked about this before. This is super, super gut friendly and really, really helps your body. And I just absolutely have fallen in love with the bone broth protein. So this is like the protein that I add to my smoothie, but along with the protein, you are getting like gut friendly type of like ingredients that just really help with your whole internal issues. So I absolutely love this. This is amazing. My vital proteins, which again, I've talked about previously before, but these are the collagen peptides. These are basically just for like hair, skin type of things. It's kind of like your beauty supplement, but along with the whole like beauty skin aspect of taking this supplement, it also helps with like your joints and bone strength and things like that. So it's just a great supplement. I throw this in my smoothie every single morning, as well as I put a banana in. A banana is actually a more alkaline fruit, so it's good for alkalizing the body. And I also put in avocado, and a lot of people are like, avocado in your smoothie? You really don't taste the avocado at all, but you're actually getting your healthy fats. And again, when you are doing a more alkalizing diet, you want like healthy fats. So avocados are really a great way to do that. And avocado is more along the alkaline side of things too. So again, I'm just trying to stay away from acidic-y type of foods. So that's usually my breakfast for the morning. And then for lunch, I usually have like lentils, which are super alkalizing. That's like one of the highest alkalizing food is lentils. So I usually have like lentils and quinoa for lunch. Both of those are more of the alkaline side, no acidic foods, and just like no gluten, no dairy and stuff like that as well. And then for dinner, I usually just make like a huge bowl bowl of vegetables. Like I'm talking like a huge bowl. I make the biggest plate. I eat tons of Brussels sprouts because Brussels sprouts are super anti-inflammatory, and I personally love Brussels sprouts. So I will make just like a huge bowl of Brussels sprouts, of just mixed vegetables, lots of like leafy green vegetables, just super alkalizing for the body, very good for your skin, for your internal issues. And I drink tons and tons of water throughout the day, which is actually funny too, because Dr. Ben was telling me that a lot of our bottled waters, if you guys drink out of bottled waters, a lot of those waters are actually more on the acidic side, and you want to be drinking more alkaline water. So I actually, because I'm this crazy, I actually bought an alkalizing like pitcher so I can make my own water and make sure that it's like at the right alkaline level. So I found that actually it wasn't even that expensive. I'll link that down below for you guys if you're interested too. So it's just something that I can keep in my fridge with my water, and then just, I know that it's on the level of alkaline type of, pH that I want it at, because water can be very acidic-y. Like who would have thought? But there's so many things that are, producing acid in our body, and that's why so many of us have issues, because the acidic levels in our bodies are just like overgrown, and then it's coming out with inflammation in our skin. And again, rosacea, acne, that is inflammation that's coming out with like toxins and inflammation in our skin because it's stemming from internal issues. Now, I've only been doing this diet for about a little over a week now, and I am not even kidding you. I can definitely see a difference and feel a difference internally already. Like it's honestly shocking. Cutting out gluten, cutting out dairy, cutting out some of those like really acidic-y things that I was eating, I can really see a difference and feel a difference inside, and I can tell a difference with my skin already, which might sound crazy, but I can really see a difference. Now, he also told me that while your skin is kind of adjusting to this new, kind of diet and, readjusting its pH level internally, you actually can get more breakouts because your body is detoxifying and you are releasing those toxins, and the toxins do come out through your skin. So you might see more breakouts at first, but then once those toxins are out of your system and out of your skin, then you will see clear skin. And I've gone through a little bit of that breakout stage, but now I am really seeing like clear skin, less red skin, and I'm just like, I can feel and see a difference. So I know I'm on the right path, and I can feel internally that I'm on the right path. So whether I have a gluten intolerance or a dairy intolerance, or just that those foods are too acidic-y for my system, getting them out and like making my diet just a little bit more on the alkaline side and just really watching what I'm putting internally in my body definitely is the right path for me. So I just wanted to share that information with you guys, because a lot of people don't realize that it's stemming from internal issues. Like I said, I've been to many dermatologists. I know some of the best dermatologists, and they never talk about internal issues. It's always about, antibiotics or prescription creams or this and that. But really, really, you want to heal from the inside out. It just makes such a difference. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link all my supplements again and everything. I will link them down below for you guys so you guys can have a list of exactly what I'm doing. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.